Hey guys, welcome back. Stack I've got for you in this video, excuse me, is a couple of titles that have always been near and dear to my heart, and really got me excited about reading comics when I was a kid. And these are just basically upgrades. I already had all these, but I've been going through my stacks, and I've just been trying to upgrade some stuff that I want to keep. Uh, but as a lot of you know, I'm trying to complete the whole run of the original Justice League of America, and getting closer. I may not achieve that goal, but probably 15, 20 issues away. But like I say, all these are upgrades. And another title that I really loved from the 70s was the All-Star Comics, when they restarted that again about 76, I think. And All-Star Comics is one I was really excited to see come out, because the first exposure I had to the Justice Society was the reprints in the Justice League book, especially the 100-pagers, which I'm a big fan of. But these are basically some upgrades, because in some cases I found some of my originals were, let's say, well loved. So these are upgrades, and I actually got them for, pennies, comparatively speaking. But got a few All-Star comics. Here's number 68. And I think that's it's Al Milgrom and Jack Abel cover versus the Psycho Pirate. Number 62, which is kind of a minor key, because it actually has the first appearance or reappearance of the Golden Age Superman in All-Star Comics. All-Star 62. Great Ernie Chan cover. Just love this series. When it came back out, I think the numbering restarted with number 58. And I think it went to 74. And they canceled the book in the wake of the DC explosion / implosion. For those of you that keep up with the DC history. This next one, number 61. Another great Ernie Chan cover, and an upgrade, one of the bicentennial covers, number 17 on that list. But I just love the Golden Age characters. Just everything about it kind of appealed to me, so I was really excited when this series came back out as a new series, featuring new stories. So the rest of these are going to be Justice League upgrades. A lot of these are giant size. You got some with some nice Rich Buckler covers. Justice League of America 152. #153 with another Rich Buckler and Jack Abel cover. Probably mentioned this before, but the cool thing about these giant size books, and I think this format ran from like number 139 through maybe number 159, sort of like a double size, but it allowed for more, I guess, better storylines, because a lot of these were one and done, or they were like two-parters or continued on. But I think Steve Englehart did a lot of the scripting around this time, so the stories were a lot better. Not to say I didn't love the earlier ones, but I think they really got a chance to stretch their legs storytelling-wise. And here we have JLA 145, another one of those Rutland, Vermont stories that you hear some of us talk about sometimes. So this is a great story. Dick Dillon cover. And kind of an oddity for the cover. Great story. Justice League 154 against Dr. Destiny. You have a Mike Kaluta Justice League cover. Mike Kaluta and Al Milgrom, I believe. Number 155. #144, which retold another version of the origin of the JLA. And you have like every guest star imaginable. You have the Black Hawks and Vigilante, and I think maybe Plastic Man's in there, Con Gorilla, Robot Man. Just kind of retelling of a great Silver Age story. JLA 132. Another upgrade to one of the Bicentennial covers. Ernie Chan cover. Like I say, most of my originals I destroyed because, the whole purpose of this was to cut out the top here and get all 20 or 33 books and send this in. You get a Superman belt buckle. So I never could collect all the books that came out at that time because distribution was spotty, to say the least. I mean, you know how it was for some of us old timers back in the 60s and 70s. You couldn't find every issue you wanted at your corner store or grocery store, so you had to kind of search around. But kind of got frustrated after a while and just stopped. But by that time, I'd already destroyed part of the covers on these, so been trying to replace those. JLA 136. Really nice cover. This is one of the JLA JSA team-ups, and they actually team up with the heroes of then Earth S, Shazam Earth, with Captain Marvel and all the old Fawcett characters like Bullet Man and Bullet Girl and Spy Smasher and Ibis the Invincible. I think this is like one of the first Bronze Age appearances of the Earth 2 Joker. So for that, it might be a little bit higher than the other books, but it's worth having if you're a Joker fan. Like I say, the Earth 2, which by that, most of you know I mean the original Joker. So nice little cover with the Earth 2 Robin. And another JLA JSA team up. Now this is by far my favorite because it's the first one I got to read as a kid. And this actually included the writers and the editors from DC Comics, Cary Bates and Elliot Maggin, drawn into the story. But you got a great Ernie Chan cover. Got the little vignettes. Most of those at the top are drawn by Neal Adams. But just a great team up. Here's the second part to that. Number 124. More Ernie Chan. Number 127. With a great Dick Giordano cover. This is one of the books that really got my heart pumping when I was a kid, and I'd see it on the stand as the new JLA came out, or the new Commandy came out, or the new Detective, or Where Monsters Dwell. Those were titles that really got me excited when I was a kid. Another favorite JLA cover, number 122, by Mike Grell. And this is one of those Justice League casebook stories where they kind of say they're pulling a story from the Justice League casebook that you've never seen. And this is actually a kind of telling you when they all revealed their identities to each other. Obviously, Aquaman didn't die, but it made for a good cover. And Grell only did 2 covers. He did this one and number 122, but I just love both of them. And number 109. This is one of those, when I started buying back issues, I saw this advertisement. One of you is quitting the Justice League. I want to know who and why. One of my favorite Nick Cardy covers on the JLA. This is when Hawkman left the team for a while. I just love this book. And last but not least, an upgrade, I guess a late silver or early bronze age JLA, number 88, with this gorgeous Neal Adams cover with the black background. This is probably I don't know, 8.5 maybe. Got a few little dings in it, but it's just a beautiful cover. First copy I had of this, a friend of mine gave it to me, and it was coverless and beat up, but I just loved the story, and then later I found out that this was on the cover. So just my favorite JLA cover by Neal Adams. Okay guys, Hope you enjoyed that. I certainly enjoyed showing them to you. Hope you're having a great week. Going back to work for a couple nights, but I should have a 3-day weekend, so I'm going to catch up and maybe do a couple more videos. I think I'm going to throw one more up tonight. And usually when I do these, I have to do them in a binge because I just have a night or two off. So appreciate you watching, and as always, onward and upward.